make it a better place. It'll take creation.
Hello, good morning everybody. How are you? Sorry I'm a tiny bit late. I pushed the wrong button on my chair and ended up almost on the floor. So I had to work out how to raise it again. So it's one of those mornings. I've got the painters here. They're going to finish outside, plus they're going to paint the doors I've just had put on inside my craft room. And alright, plus because the painters happen to be relatives, I've been chatting this morning and haven't seemed to get anything much done, let alone the project finished. So we'll do that today. And I've got a surprise for you. I've got in here, doesn't look very exciting, does it? A surprise. So we're going to open that together and then play with it a bit, I hope. So what else is news? This is the very last week of sale-a-bration. So if you're wanting any of the products on offer in the sale-a-bration brochures, so there's 1, 2, 3 at the moment that you can choose from. Products that you can get for $90 spend or $180. Probably, I think, if you look at the $90 spend and get a free product, that would be good. And yeah, I'll send you a card and a little gift as well. Tomorrow I'm going to set up my Facebook VIP group, which will be for customers of mine. So if you have been a customer of mine, you'll get an invitation to join that group. That group will be only for my customers and we'll have specials, gifts, competitions, giveaways, tips, tricks, ideas, maybe the occasional video. So if you're in that group, apart from what I already send you. So keep that in mind as well as a plus in order to shop with me if you live in Australia. Yeah, so, and have I told you lately how much I love the product? And I am looking for some more team members, but you know what? If you've got fears about joining Stampin Up, please either email me, Libby at libbystamps.com, or text or phone me 0410 315 786. If you email me and put your phone number in it, I can ring you, or you can message me on Facebook and I'd be happy to talk to you about how we can overcome those fears you have of joining Stampin Up. I love it. I joined in October 2010 and my friend and upline Leonie said 3 years. 3 years before I joined, come on, you've got to join. I said, no, I won't join, I'll never make my minimums. Well, they were back in the days when the kit was quite expensive and you couldn't choose what was in your kit and your minimums were quite high. Anyway, I made my quarterly minimums in the first party I had. So, and then I used to conduct a class where I worked once a month and that helped me, and yeah, the rest's history. I love the products. I use them for scrapbooking as well. I've become a bit of an avid scrapbooker now that I have grandchildren and I'm actually having my photo taken after years of not having my photo taken. Stampin' Up can be a business or it can just be a hobby. It can just be a way to help you afford to buy the products that you need to keep your habit going. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's about it. Now's a great time to join because you can get up to $174 in by choosing 2 free stamp sets. So that takes your kit up to about $409, I think I worked out, or for $169. You get to choose what you put in it, so you can put anything you like in it. And the kit is the joining fee. So for $169, where else can you get $409 worth of product free? Nowhere that I know about. So think about it. And then after that, for every order you put in for yourself, you get 20% off anyway, so it's a great deal. All right, so yep, sale-a-bration's about ready to finish on Saturday. So if you've got things you need or want, now's a great time to do it. Get your orders in and choose a free sale-a-bration product while you're at it. Do it before Saturday. Okay, so I think that's about it. Help me unbox my surprise, and then we're going to make a little Easter treat. Now I'll tell you that I have seen this Easter treat. I think it was on an English demonstrator's site. I can't remember, I'm sorry. So if this is your treat, thank you very much. I'm sharing it today, but it is quick and easy, and it only takes a little bit of DSP and a quick stamp. Here's my box. Interesting, isn't it? Now, let's see, pair of snips. All right, opening it up. Now, some people will know what's in here and some won't. And we are going to use it, but this will be my first time using it. So next week, when I come back, I will show you some things I've made with it, using it, and I'll give you some tips and tricks, and it's the Stamparatus. Now, a lot of people have got other brands of this product, but can I tell you, this, and I'm not being biased just because it's Stampin Up, this would have to be the best stamp positioning placing tool I have seen. Okay, so it's called the Stamparatus with stamp, and the aratus is like apparatus. It's something you use to stamp with, and it's suitable for our clear mount and photopolymer stamps. And you get this cute little book that's in 57 different languages. It's got warnings, tips, stamping with 1 plate, stamping with 2 plates, got the parts, and then it goes into all the other languages. All right. So, and it gives you some tips on the back. That's good, isn't it? All right, so keep unboxing. It's got all this plastic. And here is 1 plate. And here is the other plate. So 2 plates. Both have got these hinges on them, and they've both got grid lines on them. Okay, and then we go to the thing itself. Now it comes with a mat, a foam mat, and that's for using with your photopolymer stamps. It's got a grid on the bottom. Now I understand Stampin' Up in the new catalogue that's due out on the 1st of June, unless you're a team member of mine and you get to see it before then. And if you're coming to on stage, it'll be even better because you'll get your own very own copy. So foam mat, grid, and apparently Stampin' Up are going to have some grid paper that's just the right size for the Stamparatus. Now, then these are your plates, and they lock in here like this, so you can stamp down. The other good thing is you can do this, so that if you've got your stamp on it already placed on here, you can move this and it'll, move your stamp. We might do a bit of that. Alright, so I'm only going to use 1 plate. So I'm not going to use this one up the top. And I haven't used this before, so bear with me for a minute, and I'll get a bit of card out. Got card here everywhere. So I'm going to list my magnets. I know where they are. Are they? They're here on the back. Now, a warning. Do not, because they're really strong, she says, do not place them anywhere near each other. Otherwise, they're going to snap together, and you could end up with 4 magnets instead of 2. So they've got little homes here, and look, it's got little feet on the bottom. It's also got grid paper on the bottom. How good's that? Alright, so turn it over, and I'm going this way. You could also use old washi tape if you wanted to hold your card down, but I'm going to place my card here, I think. Alright, and see how strong that is? And you only just need it to touch your card to keep it in place. See, that's not moving. I got some party pandas out. Now, my friend and upline Leonie showed this a few weeks ago, but I'm going to do something today that's a little bit different. So I'll get my party. This is just the one that's got the note card. I do like party pandas and we'll be sorry to see them go. So I want one party panda to go here. Okay, so that's where I want it. And I'm going to close my plate, press down, and look, he's stuck on the Stamparatus. How good's that? All right, I'm giving away, if you're in country, if you're in Australia, I'm giving away a packet of pearls today. And if you're outside of Australia and you happen to go in the draw, I'm giving away some cards. And I think Marilyn was the recipient of my last lot of cards. So, all right, so I'm going to ink up my stamp and I'm using basic black archival ink. Now, a bit of good inking, pretty good. All right, now might need another press, I think. There we go. So it's ink direct to stamp for this one. And then you bring this over and you stamp down. Walk your fingers over it and look, how good is that? All right, now I'm going to ink him up again. All right, ink him up again and watch. You can lift this up, move it down one and put him down. Look at that. Now I'm going to ink him up again, move him down one and put it down. Now I'm going to fit another one in, ink it up again, lift it up, move it down one and stamp it down. Now I've got a row of party pandas linking arms. How neat is that? That is fantastic. Now, could you do that normally? You probably could if you used your Stampin' Magic, but seriously, this is so easy, isn't it? All right, let's try something a bit different. Oh, I tell you what, these magnets are so strong. I'm going to try the slide technique. There we go. All right, now remember these note cards, the long note cards. Now, that's the front, so I'm just going to pop that over like that. All right, I'm actually going to take the party panda off and clean it for a second because I want to be able to place it so it's going in the middle of the thin note, the narrow note card, I think they're called. So I would like him to go about there. All right, so this is using the narrow note cards. You can even do this on envelopes. So push down the Stamparatus. So you've got your stamp on there. And obviously I didn't clean it very well. Ink it up. Stamp it down. One. This will be the prize. I'll pretty these up. This can be a prize. So comment or be here. And I'll make this another prize. 2. See what happens. All right. Ink it up. Stamp it down. 3. 4 this will do. All right, so there's 4 note cards. Ink it up. Stamp it down. All right, so there's 4 note cards. Now, you can't have naked envelopes, can you? So let's do some envelopes while we're at it. 3, 4 I need, don't I? Okay, so these are the narrow envelopes and I want it to go. So I'll just put that on there just because I want to protect the surface is all. And here's the envelope. All right, now if you're an envelope, there's the flap. So you write on there and you stamp there, don't you? Got it? Yes. So might move this away. No, I'll leave that there. And I'm just going to stamp a little bit of my panda down the bottom here. So I've placed him, pushed the plate down, and then he's attached. And yeah, didn't clean it very well, did I? All right, let's see how this works. So I don't need to ink him all up this time, but I do need his head inked up properly. About 5 minutes before I started, Bob came through that door with his tools, and I said, yeah, that'll be right, I've got my Facebook Live. Oh, I forgot, he said. I told the painters this morning, and then I just forgot. Yeah, right, okay. There he goes. How's that? That's all right, isn't it? Then ink it up, stamp it down. 2 flaps there, ink it up, place it down. Getting ink everywhere here. I've got ink all over me, and now I've got it all over my new Stamparatus. I know, it's got to get dirty sometime. All right, last one. Place it down, so there's the flap, place it down, ink it up, and place it down. How cute is that? So you've got, we did that one first, and then you've got 4 cards, 4 narrow note cards, and an envelope to match, all in minutes. Love it, absolutely love it. So you can't get that. Can't get the Stamparatus now until the 1st of June, but if you ordered yours and you were in the 2nd reservation window, it's all right, I'm just doing that because I seem to have been getting ink all over me. Check your emails because they're now ready to ship, and that's how I got mine. And so check your emails because they're ready to ship. And look, they're $85. Go in and add, I don't know, a packet of dimensionals or glue dots or something small to take it to that $90. That's if you've already pre-ordered it. And yeah, you'll get a sale-a-bration item. All right, now what are we making today? Well, we're going to make this little Easter treat. Now, I haven't finished this one yet, so we'll make one from the beginning today. But this was going to have this tied around it with a bit of a bow. It's going to have a flower and a sentiment as well, but of course I haven't got that because I didn't get it finished, and it was 1:30 when I went to bed. Or what did you? Don't ask. Sometimes editing and publishing Facebook Lives takes a lot longer than just doing a video. All right, now you wrap a little chocolate and put it in there. I'd put a couple of glue dots on the bottom of that to keep the chocolate in place, and then you've got your rabbit, but we're going to make one together. All right, just let me close up these wet wipes and see how we go. Now this is made from a whole lot of lovely DSP. So then I thought I needed sort of a boyish type one. So this is from Sweet Soiree or whatever that's called, DSP. All right, I've just got a strip of DSP which is 12 inches long or 30 centimetres or 30.5 centimetres by 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres. And I'm just going to bring in my trimmer. I'd really not like to know what you've thought of sale-a-bration this time. Whether you thought it was worthwhile, it goes too long, you liked the products or you didn't. So drop me a line or a message and let me know what you thought. I'd like to give Stampin' Up some feedback. This hasn't been a good sale-a-bration for me, but I don't know why. Anyway, all right, so we've got our DSP and we're going to score it at 2 inches or 5 centimetres. Then at 5 1/4 inches, 13.2 centimetres. Then again at 6 3/4 inches or 17.2 centimetres. And then again at 10 inches or 25.4 centimetres. All right, that's all you need your scorer for and all you need your trimmer for. Now, you could make that wider if your chocolate was wider. Sadly, I don't have any chocolates in this house. 2 of my grandchildren got their chocolates last week. All right, so what I'm going to do is just fold with my fingers. I'm not going to use my bone folder to fold on those lines, but I am going to bring my bone folder. Look at this, sweet sugar plum. I accidentally stamped with the wrong colour, and then I had to take it off the sweet sugar plum, and anyway, Alright, so I use my bone folder just to gently curl that bit, and then I go down about the same amount and curl, but I don't curl through the score line. Alright, so curl the end like that and down about the same amount, whoops, and curl. That's all you need your bone folder for. Alright, then you need some tearing tape, which I've got stuck to a punch. So I'm going to put a little bit of tearing tape across the bottom here and here on the end. So this is on the inside and forms the inside of the ear. But I'm also going to put on one of the ends on the outside as well. Alright, and down. Okay. So that's all I need the tearing tape for. So you could make a heap of these and they'd be quick and easy. Alright, use up some DSP. Don't keep it, as Kylie Bertucci says. Chop it. Alright. So just take the end off and pop that down. Alright. And then take the backing off and pop that one down. Alright, now remember we put backing on the outside of one. So what we're going to do is take those in and push those together. Alright, so take the backing off, and so I even up the top of the ears, and even though I want them out, I just press in because I want it sort of all square. You know, I don't want to have to take my snips to it. Alright, and then I'm going to just, sorry, I did tell you that I'd finish with the bone folder, but these ones are sort of a bit stiffer than the other ones, so I'm just going to give them a gentle fold out with my bone folder. Alright, then I'm going to stick it in here because they don't look like ears, do they yet? Alright, so just give that a bit of a round. The Sweet Soiree DSP is sort of thicker than some of our others, so it's a little stiffer. Alright, and then I've just got some silver, the silver and white baker's twine from the Occasions catalogue, and the Sweet Soiree Designer Series paper, that's also from the Occasions catalogue, and this one, A Whole Lot of Lovely, that's from the annual catalogue. I really do like A Whole Lot of Lovely. Just tie a bow of sorts, and I'll neaten that up in a little while. And you can find all the products for this in my online store, and I'd love you to be a customer. I reward my customers, so don't forget, the extra reward will be to join my Facebook VIP group. Alright, I think that's about right. Okay, then I'm going to just push that down a bit. Also, I want to do some stamping. Now, we've got a few Easter, what I call it, Easter suitable stamps. But do you know what? I go back to my teeny tiny sentiments because they just have a stamp for everything. Alright, I'm going to come in with some lemon lime twist and the leaf punch. Have you seen this one? From the Occasions catalogue. It's always good to have a leaf punch. And I'm just going to punch one out. No, I'll do two while I'm at it so I can finish that other one. Okay, that's all I need that for, and that's what I need my leaf punch for. Now, in the petals and Petals and More Thinlet dies, which I put on a magnetic sheet. There's this little flower, so I die cut one of those from that suite. And if you haven't got the Petals and More Thinlet dies, they're really worthwhile. I've used them quite a lot, so just have a look back over my blog and see what I've used them for. They're quite versatile. Don't need to use it just for the stamp setters. I'm always telling people, think outside the square and try and think about what other uses you can get out of your sets. All right, now I can't find the Happy Easter one. So this is my teeny tiny sentiments that came in a clamshell box many years ago, and I've put it into a wood mount stamp case that I find invaluable, and I've got some. Now these suit Pool Party. This one's, powder pink, but I don't think powder pink's going to show up, so just have a look here. Oh, it's not too bad. Alright, clean that one off, and then with the Sweet Soiree I'm using Marina Mist. Now notice I didn't care whether I stamped crookedly or not because I can straighten it up in the punch. And Marina Mist. Okay, so that's our two sayings. And punch. Classic label punch from the annual catalogue. Love my punches. I think I must own every punch. Stampin' Out, bring out a punch, I buy it. Alright, one out, and get so much use from my punches. So that's what I was saying. Always think outside the box. Don't, just use your stamp set for one thing. I've said that this morning in my blog about Eclectic Expressions, which is another sale-a-bration stamp set. And, just think about what other uses you could get from the stamp set. Don't think you've just got to use the sentiments in the stamp set. Use whatever sentiment you like from whatever set. And just, okay, so I'm just going to just stick that on there. I'm going to cut the leaf down, so chop it off about there. Alright, so you've still got that bit there. Get some glue dots. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter. You get specials and ideas and offers in there. So always worthwhile. Alright, I've got to sign up on my blog, so make sure you sign up for it. Okay, this is Lemon Lime Twist I've used, and I'm going to use another glue dot on the back of that. Move that powder pink one out of the way. I should have stamped these more to the side, but anyway. Alright, pop this on here, like that. That down there, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to, what I do is I come in with my paper piercing tool, and I just, that didn't work very well. Anyway, you'll get the idea. I just go round and round and round, and I get it like a little ball of a glue dot, and I'm just going to put that on there. It would be easier if I had a chocolate in here, because then I could put the glue dot on that, but you'll get the idea. Alright, so put a glue dot there. How bad is it when you don't have any chocolate? So I've got some Tim Tam bites. Glue up to one of those, I suppose. Alright, so one there. If it'll grab hold with a bit of help from the fingernail. Pick up your sentiment and put it across like that. Push down. And there you have your little Easter treat. And you can slip your chocolate in behind. And as I said, I'd glue it down so it stays on there. But you've got your little bunny. So, got one unfinished bunny. I've got the party pandas all in a row from the Stamparatus, and somewhere I put those 4-note cards. They're envelopes. So today I've got a packet of pearls to give away if you've commented during the video, and I've also got a package of 4 of the long narrow note cards with a matching envelope. So that's about it. Don't forget, it's the final days of sale-a-bration. I'd love you to shop with me. Go to libbystamps.com and click on the shop button, or you can see the link in the comments of the video. And have a great week. And I'll see you next Tuesday at 10 a.m. for Live with Libby. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye for now.
You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I wanna hear you say